There are different ways people mount their Starlink on the roof, and I don't like any of these. A lot of measuring, soldering, damaging the roof, hard to access, too expensive, too complicated in general. Well, this is not what I like. I'll be honest, I've mounted my Starlink before seeing all the available options and all the ways that people use to mount their Starlink on the roof. And I was thinking that the way I did it was pretty easy and I wanted to share it. And while preparing this video, I took a look how people are mounting Starlinks on their roofs. And I discovered that indeed the way I did it is pretty good. I did it without any special tools, without any special mounts. I didn't buy anything special. This type of mount can be applied to any type of the roof. It is not damaging the roof in any way. It's not damaging the Starlink itself because mine is rented. I don't want to damage it. It ensures the best signal. And it's really simple and easy to do it yourself. And it's cheap. So in this video, I want to share how I did it myself. It was easy, it was fast, and I think anyone can repeat this process without any special tools and without paying a lot for the mounts. But before that, I would like to thank to all the lovely people who are supporting my channel by becoming the members of my channel. Thank you very much. Your support means a lot to me. Cheers. Before actually mount it, you have to find the best place on your property where to mount it. It said in recommendations that you should find the best place for Starlink. It doesn't mean that you have to take Starlink dish and go around your property finding the best place. The best place is where it has the access to the open sky and can find the satellite on all sides. Before, I had Starlink on the ground next to my house, and it seemed to me that it's fine. But under some conditions, it wanted to face itself exactly where the house was. Well, initially, Starlink comes with this support. Starlink goes over here, and this support is supposed to go on the wall. Let's take a look what will happen if I put it on the wall using this support. If I use the standard support for Starlink to put it on the wall, it only can access the satellites on this side and that side and that side, and there is no way it can access the satellites that are on that side. So this type of mount prevents Starlink to find satellites on that side of the wall because it's blocked by the wall. I think in case you don't have any other options, this can work too. But it's better to put it in the place where it has access to any site to find the satellite at any time on any site. So this didn't look like a good idea to me. Also, to use this mount to mount it on the roof, I didn't see it as a good idea as well. My roof is inclined. It's an old style Arabic roof that is traditionally used here in Spain. I don't want to damage it in any way. I don't want to make any holes in the tiles. I don't want to walk if it's not necessary on the roof. I repaired my entire roof before I made a video about it. I changed and repaired every single tile there. That's why I don't want to do it again. I don't want to damage this roof in any way if I can avoid this. So I decided not to use this support at all. Instead, I did something else. So the best position would be like this, where there are no trees around, when it's on the top of everything, where it can rotate itself freely in all directions. And while rotating, it doesn't have the interference between itself and the satellite. Interference by another building, by trees, by other things. My Starlink is rented, so I cannot, or I would prefer not to damage it. For now, I don't know how it works, how I'm going to give it back or how I'm going to upgrade if there is the newer version. I don't know how it will work, but as it rented, I don't want to damage it in any way. That's why, as you can see, I have this pole over here that is going down on my roof. I didn't install it. It was installed in the house before, and I actually don't know what it was serving for because there is no electricity in this house and there was no TV and no antenna and nothing, so I don't know the purpose of installing this pole, but it was prepared here for me and I used it. But if I started from scratch, I would do exactly this. Attach the pole to the wall, then another pole going on the side, and then mounted Starlink to this part of the triangle. But as I had the opportunity to install it even higher, I used that opportunity. Let me show you in detail how I touched this rented piece of firmware not to damage it in any way. So here it is, Starlink. This gray pole is the part of Starlink itself. And here we have the cable, right? And this shabby, rusty pole is the pole that I have to which I connected it. In fact, it's a very simple system. I have 3 screws just for stability over here that are mounted in the same way, and then they are connected to this thing. I guess this thing originally is for pipes. There is a screw. On this side, it's fixed to this pole, and on this side, it's fixed to this pole. And then this thing, with little screws over here, attaches the Starlink itself. I intended to put rubber everywhere, but it didn't fit, so I just left it where it fitted. As you can see, the size is 37 millimeters. If I would buy it again, I would buy a little bit larger, because this one comes very tight. And this is it. This way it's quite stable. It has 3 points of connection. It doesn't damage the device in any way. And it's actually quite easy to take it down when I need to. I just need to open these things and disassemble it, and this is it. If you're wondering what is this is the thing that I made myself to boost mobile signal inside the house. The walls of the house is very wide and there is no good mobile signal here in general, and here on the roof there is a good signal. So this small mobile transmitter transmits the signal that is over here on the roof inside the house. So I can use my mobile phone normally and talk inside the house normally and use mobile internet. And before I had Starlink, I even streamed videos and made Zoom calls with mobile internet that was provided with this thing. I made a video before about it. I will link it somewhere above. I believe this is the simplest, the easiest way to mount Starlink on the roof without damaging the roof, without damaging Starlink, and without a lot of work and without spending a lot of money. The thing is that though it seems that it's mounted on the roof, actually the pole itself is mounted on the side of the house, so you don't damage the roof in any way. And it's so much easier to drill a few holes in the wall instead of trying to drill holes or install anything on the roof. And then you have an easy access to it just with a ladder. You don't have to get up to the roof to access it if you need to disassemble it or anything. Also, I don't know if I mentioned, it weighs about 2 kilos. It's not very heavy, so you don't need a massive installation for it. Obviously, it should be firm, but there is no need for heavy-duty support for 50 kilos or something. It's just 2 kilos. I checked quite a few options that you can buy, and really, they all look like an awful idea to me. Either it's blocking the rotation on one side, or it's a huge amount of work, ugly installation, and a lot of money. Overall, if I do it again, I wouldn't buy anything. I would do it exactly in the same way I did it before. And also, when I want to disassemble it, when I stop using it, I'm not left with the useless Starlink mount that I cannot reuse in any way. I'm left with a pole that I can reuse in my other DIY projects. Well, I mentioned this before, I am looking for the alternative for Starlink. But meanwhile, I am still using it. I want to make it more convenient for me. I do my morning exercises outside, and I do it through the app where every day I have a new episode. And before doing my exercises, I have to remember to download the episode because I do not have a signal outside. Because Starlink router doesn't provide me with the signal outside of the house. This is my house. This is the entrance to the house. The Starlink router is just 4 meters behind this door. And when I'm doing exercises, over here, I do not have internet. Well, this really irritates me and I'm going to fix it. So this is my next project. I will intend to make internet available outside. But This is another story for another time. And while I'm working on that one, check out the video I made before about measuring the Starlink speed. Chances are you are doing it wrong, as many people do, and therefore they cannot improve the speed that Starlink provides. It should be on the screen right now. Cheers! Bye!